Hi. As as we see in a previous video, being autistic, being in the spectrum, if you prefer, it's not just one thing, it's a lot of things. In fact, it's difficult to have a definition. Then, if you look at more even deeper, there are a lot of traits and quirk and things that are kind of in the autism spectrum. And autism from inside go even about get even about 63 of them. So I think about to make a video where I say yes, no to each one of these traits, and then get a bit more specific without a bullet point, but with brainstorming. Before let's dive into this video, a quick shout out to this channel because it's very good as a channel for autistic people because it go about everything about autism. It's very helpful to people with autism because it give a lot of tips, of things, uh, and also for neurotypical person for having some something from the inside for able to understand us. Let's go back to the video. This video will be very long and will be without any visual cue, visual information. It will be primarily audio stuff. So just use it as a background when you do something else, as a podcast, or 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 an or an audiobooks. And also for the record, yes, I have a problem with my voice right now while recording this video and this message.
So, in no particular order, always wearing bright colours.
No, I don't have this thing. I also you have to have a gothic face, so I'm not this thing to have to be always wearing color. So no.
Hating phone calls.
Yes, and this is kind of it's not a big thing about autism because generally this generation is very message focused, so it's not really about autism. But people with autism tend to hate it phone call because it's a social relationship, spontaneous in me without uh, without context, without social cue. Boom, you have to speak with someone at random time, interrupting what you're doing. So yeah, it can be personally, yes. I don't really hate it. It just disturbs me because I have to pause everything whatever I do in that moment, so it can be a bit disturbing.
Not realising you're hungry or thirsty.
No, this is I control my hungry, my thirst, frankly.
Not replying to a text message, but thinking about it for a week until eventually deciding that it's kind of probably too late to reply anyway.
No, I don't think that this has never happened. Maybe I think about I should have reply in different way, but I often reply
Hating wearing socks or just seams in clothing in general.
yes. Yes, this is about I personally have this thing, and I think it's about hypersensitivity with the skin. The skin feel the pressure, feel the texture of what you wear, so it's kind of be overwhelmed. I always wear something, so people with autism and with hypersensitivity tend to wanna be sometimes without clothes for just deload the sensory nervous system.
Having an atypical sense of humor.
Yes, yes. You can go all about my memes that I do on my channel, and you will find that sometimes some jokes are strange. They're not like they don't follow the meme mainstream. En ofte anche offline and like this, sometimes try different type of humor.
Telling the truth, even when you probably shouldn't.
Yes, yes, because we we don't understand what such a QR, what such a taboo are, so we just say things. Yes,
Feeling out of sync with everyone else in your group.
yes. Just like last night, I go to a folk dance group, and I feel like outside the group, unless there are some people that I really know, that I really talk to them, I can talk to them and feel connected. Then with the general population of that night, I feel completely disconnected. I feel like a white a white bug in a black group. I just feel different. I just feel disconnected from everybody.
Having an aversion to or an obsession with popular culture.
Yes, I tend to aversion or obsession. Uh, Sometimes there are popular culture that just say, fuck them, I don't care about them, I don't want to hear about them. And so the popular culture, I get hyper focused on them. So, yes,
Over planning everything.
yes, yes,
Not having
yes, absolutely, yes. I above my head, I have a calendar. I have a calendar in my cell phone. It's just a sense of taking control of the time, and because if I don't do it, I feel like I'm gonna lost everything. I'm gonna things are gonna happen. I know we not be controlled or we forgotten about them. Then happen. I not prepared.
having a strong sense of gender.
No, I'm cheese. I, I'm born male and identify as male. My gender is I don't have. I'm comfortable with my body and my gender. I try to experiment with. I'm not hyper masculine. I try different things, even polish nail. But I don't think to be. I don't have this. I don't. I have a strong sex gender.
Feeling tired all the time for no good reason.
No, I don't think to have this because I also have hyperactivity. So this is another thing of autism I don't have.
Not liking being told what to do.
Yes, this thing I think to have this quirk because sometimes it's not like it's also about how to do it, how you tell me to do what this thing. Maybe it's the context. You don't say that because maybe you are already planning thing that I really think okay now I do this, and if you tell me no you should do this instead, that instead, then you destroy my picture image of what I'm gonna do in the next 5 minutes, so I'm lost. Maybe it's this the reason behind.
Did you teach yourself to read before your first day of school? Being told what to do. Did you teach yourself to read before your first day of school?
I already see this video and I don't remember this thing and I don't know how to reply because I don't know what it means. You teach yourself to read before school. Maybe you are teaching. No. Maybe I can't prepare for new things. I try to learn. If I go to a course of to a new social group, I try to learn, think about them, about that before going. So yes, but also
finding comfort in repetition and routine.
yes, yes, yes. In this case,
To read before your first day of school, finding
this GIF is about image is about fitness. So fitness is kind of great because you are going to do the same type of the same group of exercise for a long period. So it's kind of it's repeatable. It's the same things. They're not new things. It's easily became a safe place, a routine. So how these people
comfort in repetition and routine, struggling with
this is different from the previous thing about social group because clowns are not social group but just people in this image that go just from just happen to be in the same group. And yes, because there are a lot of people there. Some of them are watching you, some of them are not. You think that everybody is watching you, so it can be see a bit struggling. Yes.
crowds, seeing people as people and kind of forgetting about social class and expectations and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, it's just a language that I don't see, just a thing that I can tend to forget. If I see a people, I try to help the people, or I, I don't approach a people depending on how is dressed or things like that. I just approach as another person.
Having super sensitive hearing.
This is about hypersensitivity, absolutely. I can feel things that other people don't hear. I hear things that other people don't hear, or they hear like it's a normal thing. For me, it's something that is loud, and then get I should don't start talk about I I should shut myself about this because I can talk about hypersensitivity for a lot of time, and we are already about 10 minutes in with only 18 quick. So this is an argument for another video.
Having a high pain tolerance.
No, it's the opposite. Having a low pain tolerance. I don't think that I even think that this is a mistake from the content creator because how can it be? It's people with autism tend to be hypersensitivity, so therefore they have a low sensor, a low pain tolerance, low pain scale, hyper scale. So I don't understand why this here.
Over apologizing and assuming everything must be your fault.
No, only if this thing is really I really care about this. I to be gentle. I to be apologize on if I think that something is about my fault, but I don't think it's this way.
Not caring what people think. Being
Yes, I generally don't think what people think. Other time I do. It's not.
assuming everything must be your fault. Not caring what people think.
Not caring what other people thinks about what. Because if there are people that are thinking about me, then I care about that. Instead, if people are thinking about other things, I don't care about it. What you're thinking about, Like,
Being really good at something that is completely useless.
yes, or this channel maybe. Yes.
Being deadpan sarcastic all the time.
Yes, sarcastic is one sense of humor that I like, but I'm not sarcastic all the time, and probably I'm not even that bad sarcastic.
Preferring face to face communication to avoid misunderstanding.
Yes, because sometimes even with chat, it's difficult to understand what the person is meaning if, because without the social cue from the face and the kind of words he's using, it's very difficult. It's very easy to misunderstand what they are doing.
Struggling to find an appropriate gap in group conversation.
Yes, this tie with the other thing at the beginning, that being the starter from social group. Yeah, how to get in the conversation. It's difficult because some some conversation you maybe have an idea to get in a conversation, but this conversation is just it's already ended, so it's already move on, so you can't get in because the thing you are said is whole is like destroying the flow of this group, so it'll be like an intrusion in the group.
Constant background anxiety.
No, I sometimes um, no, not really. Maybe yes. No, I'm not. I'm not anxiety. I'm not have a. I not have a constant background anxiety every day. Sometimes, someday when I wake up bad,
Being overly empathic.
absolutely. This is a big thing about for me because my I really feel the emotion of the other people that I see. I even feel their body. So if I see a person that is sick, has a visible disability, have a visible disease I empathize and I don't like this emotion because I feel on me their struggle. So I try to not. It's a little big problem. If you go watch my video about me in the Abyss, I at some point I'm not even enjoying the manga that chapter because I just empathize with the pain of the protagonist, physical pain. So yes, absolutely.
Relating to animals better than you relate to humans.
Yes, because animals don't have social taboo, don't have social barrier. They just tell your emotion directly with their body, with their language. I love cats, dogs are big legs, and I love my cat because it just tell me his emotion. There is no barrier between me and him. We just go hand in hand. So absolutely yes.
Avoiding trying new things.
Yes, because new things mean new stimulus. So new new things to learn, new things to do. So remain in a safe place is better. It's everything you already know. So yes,
Eating the same food every day.
yes. This is also about the previous thing because trying new things is also trying new food. If you have the same food every day, you are not to learn a new recipe. You are not to go to a new restaurant or new shop. You have to go to the same place, the same thing. You wash the same stuff. So it's also the same safe place that you repeat every day. Yes, I tend to eat every morning the same thing.
Finding inappropriate things funny.
Um, This is also about a typical humor. No. Uh, Sometimes I go about black humor, but not often.
Not liking to be touched.
Depend on the social context and by who. Uh, if it's from total stranger, absolutely. If it is from a coworker that I know, okay. If it is from a person that I know, okay. It depends about the context.
A tendency to notice small details.
Yes, yes,
Hating fluorescent lights and downlights.
yes,
Always wanting to understand why.
yes.
Enjoying repetition. Enjoying repetition. Enjoying repetition. Did I mention?
No, I don't enjoy repetition. Even about I don't enjoy repetition.
Mention having a terrible sense of humor? Yeah, okay. Thinking in pictures.
Having yes, I have a very tend to imagine a lot of things. I'm even the complex imagine. I have to draw them before I forget. In fact, I learn to draw only for having for having a memory of what I imagine.
Having a flat affect, also known as resting bitch face.
No, I don't think to have this. Maybe maybe some people will tell me yes, you have this because I see you when you are thinking about this other thing. Maybe I not know about I not acknowledge this thing about myself.
Preferring to pace up and down instead of sitting still.
Yes, this is about hyperactivity thing. Yes,
Liking to imitate other people.
yes.
Having a favorite thing that goes with you everywhere.
No, no.
Getting excited and interrupting people.
Yes, because I think that that thing I want to share is important, so I tend to ignore what other people are doing, so I wanted to share it, and this can cause some problems.
Going over social interactions again and again in your head, even after they've happened.
Yes, because I want to understand what I do wrong and what I can do better, and if I have to apologize or to have to continue that road. Yes,
Seeing patterns in everything. Seeing patterns in everything.
yes, it's a big thing about me. I always I if I see a draw a picture of art and I try to even things that are placed I try to understand the pattern. Yes, absolutely. It's a it's a really big thing to me.
Having a very, very good memory for some things and a terrible memory for other things.
Yes, it's I remember like everything about a movie that I see. I remember I tend to picture in my head all the yes, I tend to remember almost every scene and every phrases from a movie, a book, an anime that I watch. Then, or I remember things about a place. Then other thing that I just forgot them. It's like if my brain has two group of things. One thing that I care and one thing the thing that I don't care. So in this area, I remember this thing. In this area, just my brain just said, "Fuck them." I don't remember everything about this thing happened. Just short memory category. There.
Preferring non-verbal forms of communication.
No, I'm verbal. I'm verbal. Sometimes I can be I can be tired of verbal communication, so I go with non-verbal communication. Sometimes I, instead of repeating the same stuff every day to all people, I just avoid that communication and immediately we go with verbal communication, with non-verbal communication.
Hating to brush your teeth.
Yes.
Having a monotone voice.
No, I tend to have a control about my voice and I go with emotions, so no, I don't have a monotone voice.
Difficulty identifying your emotions because they feel like they're all jumbled together. Getting overwhelmed by too many tasks at once.
Yes.
Watching the same movie or TV series over and over again.
No, absolutely not.
Feeling awkward in groups.
Yes.
Loving to think outside the box.
Absolutely yes.
Having brilliant ideas that no one else seems to be able to understand.
Yes. Sometimes it's not able to understand it because, yes, sometimes they are very complex, but other times it's instead it's a problem with us, with me that I don't, with that, not with me, that you have a complex idea, this is brilliant, but you lack the skill to communicate that. Or the people that you are talking with are not really into you, they're not caring about you, are not smart enough to understand what you're talking about. So it's a bit more complex. I feel like all these 63 things are a bit complex to be just a list. It will be a 3 hour video. And something are connected that can same things but just with different shapes.
Struggling to read between the lines in complex social situations.
Yes, yes, it's just a language that I don't know. It's just a code that everybody have and I don't know is that.
Preferring written communication because you can spend hours and hours perfecting and saying exactly what you want to say in an attempt to try and avoid miscommunication.
Yes, this is a good side of the, the chat.
Two-speed productivity, either super fast, super efficient, or nothing at all.
Yes, I have this thing that someday I wanna do that stuff. Someday I don't wanna do anything. I just wanna be on front of the computer with passing time, passing on. And another day I wanna do things. If you're watching this video, it's because there are 2 days in a row that I wanna do things. So you're gonna have a new video. Instead, there are times I don't wanna make new videos, so my channel get a bit discontinued.
Compartmentalizing experiences from different parts of your life.
No,
Feeling comfortable being alone.
no, just for some hours. I then I tend to feel alone because being alone and feeling alone is two different things. So just for a short period of time.
Being happy with very few material comforts.
No.
Always finishing what you start, even when you should probably stop.
Yes. Not about fitness because it shows this short video about fitness. No, I feel my stress, I feel my fatigue, my stress fatigue, so I try to stop myself if I feel bad. Then if it is someone that is for me, then maybe yes, but no.
Scripting conversations in advance or spending hours thinking about what you could have said even after the moment has passed.
Yes.
And finally, being the kind of person who people think, how could someone so clever be so stupid?
Yes.
Anyway, I could go on, but you get the idea. Taken on their own, any one of these traits would not be that uncommon in the general population, but when you put them all together, there's a certain magical quality that emerges. And the only way to really experience it is to hang around
Okay, this video can end here. Just a final thought. Yes, there is no even you can find even more autist trait. Also, you can make at least much easier because you can put things that are similar together and make only one macro argument. And then you can also say that if you are not all of this, you are not really autistic. And this is also about safekeeping. You are not really autistic if you are not all of these 15 things. So I think this video is good. This video about autism from inside. Go to subscribe to his channel after subscribing to mine. And it's not a question, it's an order. Interrupt what you are doing before doing this. And thanks for your attention.